Hi everybody and welcome back to my backyard once again. Today we're gonna check out the new Geprc Vapor D5 coming with the O4 Pro system. The unboxing is very nice presentation. You got the drone itself with this orange accent, and under this panel you find the accessories. You get two sets of Gemfan Vanny style 5136 by 3. One is for the drone, one is spare. Bag packed full of stuff. 2 battery straps, 2 sticky battery pads, one is spare. 2 spare side panels if you don't like the orange. A GoPro mount, 3 hexagonal keys and a little prop wrench. Extra screws and seam removal tool. And a carbon fiber Geprc keychain. Lastly, a bag with manuals and stickers. And finally, let's talk about the drone. It comes neatly packed with these stickers and motor direction cards. The design, in my opinion, looks cool. Maybe from the top side it's a little bit chunky right here, but these orange side panels add a nice look. This drone comes in 5 or 6 inches Deadcat or X frame. If you run a O4 system, I recommend using the Deadcat so you don't get the propellers in view. And optionally, you can also add a GPS. The wheelbase of this Deadcat 5 inches 230mm, the weight is 460 grams with the propellers and the GoPro mount on. Maybe it's a little bit more than what I would like, but the arms are quite wide, the carbon is very wide, so it's built really like a tank, and if you do bando bashing, you want a little bit extra rigidity. Top and middle carbon plates are 2mm thick, the bottom one is 2.5, the arms are 5. You also have a 2.5mm carbon lip to protect from crashes, but if you start crashing on concrete, this thing is gonna become super chipped. The front canopy is made of aluminum and you have the proper screw pattern with soft mounts for the O4 system. At the back you have 3D printed TPU antenna holders. They can accommodate every type of antenna and they do a good job. These antennas are not gonna slip too easily. You have perfect access to the O4 system SD card and USB-C plug. And the side panel has a cutout for the flight controller USB-C. The motors are Geprc SpeedX 2207 E 1960 kV. There is a dual board stack with a 30x30mm mount, F7 flight controller and 60 amps ESC board at the bottom. And finally, it's time to fly. I'm gonna use first a 1800 milliamp 6S, and then I'm gonna try this monstrous 3300 milliamps 6S without an action cam, because I think the O4 Pro is good enough, you don't need an action cam. And finally, we have space to put much bigger batteries and see what they do. It is in angle, and it doesn't sound very noisy. Wow, this propeller seems like they don't make a crazy amount of noise. And it feels, wow, very stable. Okay, I guess it's time to not go chase chicken with this, but let's put it in acro. Nice. And see how it goes. Wow! Wow! Man, it's one of the straightest drones I ever seen climbing. It sounds really clean, doesn't make a ton of noise. Wow, I was not expecting it. Flies super fast, maybe it's taking a little bit of a toll on the battery. Someone lit a fire here. Oh man, this O4. I don't have a GPS, so I need to be careful. Let's go through the smoke. Did I make a trail? A little bit. Smoke chase. Nice. And you can probably hear how not loud it is, which is surprising because it's a 5 inch like all the other one. Probably these propellers are good. And it flies completely straight. Wow. I mean, it's almost all 5 inches have been flying good so far, but wow. This one it's just locked in on rails. Geprc has made an incredible job on the tuning. It's a Deadcat. Man, finally, this is the year where the Deadcat fly the same way as the X design. I don't think you need X design anymore, just maybe for protection of the camera, but wow. And it doesn't even have expo or anything. This is the stock rates it comes with. I didn't touch anything from factory. Yeah, in fact, maybe the rates are a little bit too high, but I feel completely at home with this drone. Crazy precise as well. So I was skeptical about the weight, but yeah, it flies perfect, really. Nothing, not even a budge, nothing. It's completely precise. I don't know what I'm doing. Wow. They claim also a nice amount of efficiency, which I don't think it will have, because they say 10, 15 minutes of flying. Maybe if you fly very slow it will have them, but yeah, doesn't seem too bad. I've been flying for 3 minutes and 40 already. I've not been taking it slowly as well. So nice, man. This thing is completely predictable. I feel very, very at home. This is my first time arming it. Like first time spinning motors. I have not tried it before. And you see, maybe I have been flying every day. I'm a little bit more at home now. Maybe it's not even the end of the day. But I don't want to crash and void all the nice words I'm saying. But nice, man. This thing is flying like a dream. Wow. It doesn't care. Whatever you throw at it is completely locked in. It flies like a hummingbird, man, this thing. I'm not even trying to sell you, but okay, it's a 1800, so I am comparing it probably to the 1550 I fly normally as the first flight. So yeah, the battery is a little bit bigger than usual, but 5 minutes of acro, mostly freestyle. I like this drone. I need to find a GPS to put on it. They didn't send the version with the GPS. I am now also curious to test out the 6-inch version, because wow, if it flies like this, you are seeing how good it flies. Okay, the battery starts to be low, but I think we still have a little bit to go. And now I am starting to believe the efficiency claims that this drone can go for a good time. Of course, maybe most of the efficiency is given by the propellers. Okay, it's time to land. Totally. Yeah. 6 minutes of mostly freestyle flying. I'm very surprised by this drone. It flies also perfect, like nothing to say. One of the best flying Deadcats I have seen. No jello whatsoever. Even when you push full throttle, it doesn't budge at all. And this sticky battery pad, look at it! I am holding the freaking drone by the battery without anything else. You heard it. Crazy. This thing is gonna become super ganked up if you start crashing on dust. But it really sticks. And now let's put this monster battery and see how it performs with that. You know what? It doesn't feel crazy different from before. Now I'm gonna push it a little bit more, but yeah. Makes a little bit more noise. But you know, it feels like a drone with a GoPro on top. The weight is similar to that. But instead of a GoPro, we have the 04 Pro and a huge battery that's gonna allow me. No, it if you push, it doesn't like it. Ah man, this 04 Pro, man, I hope I don't lose the drone, but this 04 Pro, come on, say it right, is incredible. Look how beautiful this place is. I am cruising faster. Wow. I hope I don't crash because I don't even know how to go recover the drone. But this is the first time I fly like this. Man, this place is amazing. I am starting to think I need to buy a paramotor and fly into these creeks. Full real person FPV. Wow. Also on the other side, as you can see, it's full of canyons, this place. We also have the altitude, we have a barometer on the flight controller. I don't know why the signal is dropping and I'm over my head. But now you can see a little bit better how cool this place looks. And that's the beauty of having a bigger battery. You really can experience a much more explorative fly. Now I will put a GPS on this drone for sure. Maybe I will try and put 6 inches propellers, or try reviewing the 6-inch, because at this point I feel like this drone, if the 6 inches is tuned to perfection like this is, it's gonna be incredible for long range. And it still flies pretty good. Of course it's a little bit slower, but the tuning doesn't care. Big praises to this drone, because they made an amazing job on it. I was skeptical when I saw the weight, but yeah. Oh my god. Okay, that noise is these kind of beans I have in this plant on my left, and they explode a couple times a year. I don't know why. But it seems like you get diminishing returns with putting bigger batteries. Maybe a 2200 is the sweet spot on this drone, because yeah, we have been flying for 3 minutes and already the battery is starting to be depleted. But I didn't expect it to be flying this good with this huge battery. Yeah. Wow, this drone seems to be quite powerful as well to be carrying this kind of battery. Super nice. Wow, man. Okay, now maybe a little bit of oscillation, of wobble, but it's really nothing. Imagine the big battery on top, and this thing is flying perfect. It doesn't even need to be stabilized. The image is spot on. Wow. I don't want to crash because I fear this battery might explode if I do. Now I will fly probably off camera with a 1500 and let you know, flying like this, what the flight time is. If it's good and efficient with that, this drone will will be very promoted. But already I am super satisfied with it. It needs a GPS, for sure. I will buy one and put it here because wow. It doesn't seem to be a super fast drone, by the way. And that's probably the deal with this drone. The propellers are more efficient because they are lower pitch. They are 34 pitch, if I remember correctly. So not even super low, but yeah, they are efficient. They have good low torque, and not. It's gonna go 140, 170 maximum if you really push it, but cruise speed is 70, 80. I mean, it's totally fine. I'm not saying it's a slow drone by any means, but I have seen faster. And we are again at 6 minutes. Maybe we're gonna go to 7, but I didn't expect that this battery will do 1 minute more than the 1800. It's almost, actually, it's more than double the capacity. And I don't think I have pushed more than before. Maybe at the beginning I gave it a good pull, but yeah, of course it's heavier. So, oh, I cut a little bit of grass. It's heavier, so pushing. You know what? Heavier batteries, it's tamer, it's easier to do maneuvers. Wow. 7 minutes, low battery. I guess it's time to land with this one. I don't want to ruin it. It's a big one. Time for my final opinion on the Geprc Vapor D5 with the 04 Pro system. I am super surprised because when I weighted it on a scale and saw it was 460 grams, I was a little bit skeptical, I'm not gonna lie. I don't like drones that go over 450 grams at 5 inch. I have to say it's quite thick here, so if you use this for bando bashing, you have a little bit more tankier drone. But then my skepticism went away when I flew with it, because I don't know what they did with the propellers, the motors, but this thing is efficient, is powerful, is controllable. Maybe the top speed is not crazy, but who cares? And really one of the best, if not the best, flying Deadcats I've seen so far. It's very close to the Deep 5 Seeker, how it flies, and also the efficiency. But here, the 04 Pro system doesn't have any jello, any vibration whatsoever. You push this at full throttle, you don't see anything. It's locked in on rails, and for that reason, I feel like this flies better of all the Deadcats I've seen so far. I also flew off camera with a 1550. My batteries, these two are not the newest ever. It did 4 minutes. Maybe with a new battery you will do 4 minutes and 30 of just freestyling. So it's fine, it's very good. With the 1800, 6 minutes of mostly freestyle, and with 3300, again, 7 minutes of mostly pushing freestyle. So I believe the sweet spot, if you want to get this drone, is 1800, 2000, 2200. I feel like today I have to really struggle finding negatives about this drone. Everything seems to be very well done. It could be a little bit lighter, yes. Maybe the plastics could be injection molded, yes, but these are just nitpicks considering how well of a job they have done on it. And finally, today I feel like I can recommend this drone hands down. Really, it's amazing, and I can't wait to try the 6-inch version of the Deadcat. If it flies as good as this one, I'm gonna be impressed. Also, I suggest you getting the optional GPS. It's a M10 super fast GPS. It's gonna give you a little bit more safety when you do long range. And the 5-inch version is still pretty versatile. You can do a little bit of medium range, you can do bando bashing. It seems very, very resistant. The arms are quick release, you just remove a couple of screws, you can change them. The drone is not overly complicated with LEDs and stuff, it just does a little bit of protection at the sides. And that's all for today. Remember to like, subscribe and comment on this video. Let me know what you think about this drone, and let me know also if you want to see the 6-inch version of the Deadcat. If you want to buy something, check out the links in the description below. Clicking on them, you help my channel a lot. And also, you get discounts. You get 5% off at Geprc with code Rimzler, Rimzler5, I never remember, one of those two. But, as always, stay safe and happy flying. Bye!